Good evening, everyone. I hope sound works. The pardon that works as well. It's Monday evening, and as you probably know, on Monday evenings we play the Checkers Arena in the application Checkers Online. Arena for at least, usually about 500 players. And that's the main dish tonight in today's menu, but before that I will just warm up a little and play some games on draughts.org, and if you would like to join me, feel free. Perhaps it will be another evening spent well on playing drafts or checkers, however you call it. So today I will be playing on graj w warcaby, my Polish first nick, not checkersTV like last days, because I want to still test some new thing. There is one thing I can edit right now. Welcome, checkers. Do you like it? Subscribe, comments. Okay. Now I would like to have some spaces. How many I did have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 probably. So now it should be displayed well. I hope that you hear me well. And the question is if I will see on draughts the notification about the stream, because now I'm only on YouTube, not I mean the transmission is on Twitch as well, but what I mean is the fact that I just deleted the Twitch address from the streamer page. And I wonder if it is possible for draughts to follow me as the streamer when I'm streaming only on YouTube. So this is still for some test. Let's go to the tournaments as this hour has started. Okay, we have this tournament daily Super Blitzing Arena, so I think it will be nice to join there and to play some 100 square international drafts, and then I'll join, of course, Arena, and will be playing Brazilian variations of 64 square drafts. Rashica is my opponent in the first round. Okay, perhaps between the rounds I will turn on the numbers, the notification on the board, because now you can't see it. So I have the guy who likes to surround me, perhaps. So today this guy is rated a bit higher than me. So let's see how it goes. Okay, attacking from one and the other side as well. I think of this move, 36, 31. Okay, perhaps it will be interesting, because I will be threatening with this small option, which is locking the short wing of my opponent, and that was the move I could expect, but in this position his outpost standing on 27 will be without my piece 36, so it gives us, I hope at least, some interesting play. And I think of attacking it, and I don't know if my opponent wants to exchange here perhaps 3 for 3 or just to defend it that well, and it happens. So that's the moment for me to go to 28 and perhaps try to build this column with this move or this move, I don't know yet. I'll see what my opponent will play. For example, this move is not possible because there's this combination, 1, 2, 3, I take 4. So some problems just in the beginning. 3 plus 2 is a quite long time to think, to analyze. It should not be problematic for my opponent, but still, he needs to play something. Nearly 1 minute of thinking, perhaps analyzing all these situations, all these combinations. I wonder if there could be something, any combination after that move. And this is the move that is being played by my opponent. So now perhaps after this he will be forced to lock it that way. So I could try to find some options, some combination, not only after this option that I mentioned, but also after some other ones. For example, this move, and after that there could be some forcing with that, going him to the edge, perhaps. There could be some combination, but is there any? I don't know. I don't know, I can see it immediately right now. It just looks like there has to be something, but probably there is not. But I'll go for this move, it gives me some interesting play after all. Okay. And now, looking for some first options would be just nice. But how I can do it? After that, he goes here. And if there could be any combination or not. There is one, but sacrificing a lot of pieces. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 6 for 3, it's not a good option. It definitely is not a good option then. Anything else maybe? Such move can't work because I can't attack on the next move, that's the problem. After something like that he can just cover the gap. But why not? Let's try to play something like that. I would expect this move, and this is happening. Perhaps I'll go here and just try to leave this square open. Here you say? Okay, because I can't attack. So you just want to adapt. This is also a way of playing that I like from my opponent. Where is he from? I don't know. And I just don't want to have my wing locked. Perhaps I'll play here, he plays here, I'll go here, just to wait a bit. And in case if he is going to the classical game... Oh, isn't it working right now? Just the standard Coupe Philippe? It looks like it is working. Unfortunately for me. 2 pieces less. Ay, 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 ay. So the game is done probably already. As I could not play here. So this warm-up perhaps is needed, as I don't see such simple combinations. Too fast, a bit too fast. Okay, I just give it up and let's check out. Okay, so there is no confirmation about my stream. Watch streamers. It's not uploading, active 10 seconds ago, so it looks like it gets some signal. But it's not showing here. Install malware broker, be safe from ads. Why isn't it uploaded from the YouTube channel then? Edit streamer page. The streamer page is good, I guess, because nothing has changed. So why you can't see it here? How can I make it working? Because streamers, current games, all streams, your page. There is only Twitch streamer name or URL. YouTube channel is here. Visible streamer page. Okay, so everything works. Your streamer name on redrafts. Perhaps I changed it. It might be a problem. So before that it was Damian Reszka. Submit. Your stream is approved. Watch streamers, watch me. And on the YouTube site, in the title, I have the draughts.org, so it should work. Perhaps it will soon. We'll see. Okay, I'll go back to this tournament. So I lost 10 rating points in the first game. Oh, the thing that I wanted to do. Mattia Scheggia. Perhaps some Italian player. This is the first game we play against each other. We have the result 0 against 0, what you can see down below the playing board. Let me make this exchange. If this counter exchange will be played, then I'll move 1621 to get active on the second flank. Okay. Will something like this exchange be played by my opponent, or he will just wait? He waits. So it's time for me to develop my left wing. And now some decisive move needs to be played by my opponent. The question is, what will that be? That one, okay, that one definitely wasn't the one that I was expecting. There's something people are not used to play, because then this piece on 35 stays undeveloped. So this was quite surprising. So about 40 minutes of warming up playing this tournament on lead drafts, and then we'll switch to the application Checkers Online, where we will play the Arena of Monday, lasting 90 minutes. So it's the one that we are playing for many weeks already. And that's a nice competition of many players, because thanks to the fact that the application of Checkers Online, produced by CC Games, has been downloaded over 100 million times. It gives you a huge amount of users, and then you can play against so many players on different game level, which is important for the beginners, for example, because once you are starting to play, you don't want to lose all the games in the row, so it's much better to have an opponent on your level. So that's the reason why this application is so important for the promotion of drafts and checkers all around the world. So it's a long time of thinking for my opponent. Finally, he decided to play here. Okay, I'll take that piece firstly. And I think I get a piece. I win a piece right now. Because after this sequence, I have just this combination. Standard combination in the outpost positions. Okay. That's the reason why the move which I showed you was so unexpected for me. Because it was just a mistake. Okay, I have time to develop some pieces. So it's always a good thing to do. There is something going on with the streamer page, because I was active 4 minutes ago. Your streamer page, because my streaming page still being confirmed by moderators. So I need to wait until I will stream on checkersTV channel. This looks safe. Of course I need to solve some problems in case of, for example, this attack, when I should cover this gap. But it's not necessary to cover it, as I can just play this move. And if my opponent's okay, this is something that I really would like to see, because now I can freely take this square under control. Another nice move for me, just checking if there is no combination. So my opponent will not have the possibility of going to this square. And I can just make moves behind and wait until my opponent will play last possible moves, which is of course attacking here. This one, and after this and this he will not have any other moves to make, because I have just this exchange and this piece is gone already. Okay, my opponent surrendered, so let's go. What are the leaders? Navano 22 points, Durando 18 points. So I guess today this daily Super Blitz arena is having less players, but you can see there's nearly 180, there is 180 players. So it looks like maybe not so many players were playing all the time, because like you can notice, 22, I believe 22 points my opponents did have yesterday after 1 hour, but perhaps I'm wrong on it. Play for stacks. Keller system, let's go. I forgot to turn on the notification. So this is something that we don't see often. I let my opponent to make this move. Luckily for me he didn't use it. So there is a lot of mistakes in my play at this moment. I need to improve a lot. After this one I have such exchanges, but I don't want to exchange, perhaps not yet. So this attack for attack, you say. I'll attack here again. Okay. That's a nice plan of saving the piece. Okay, I didn't notice even that my opponent has such a high elo rating. So this is the position where we have the same number of pieces. I can't play here because of this exchange, so I will just play to the other side, waiting for him to make some decisions that will not allow him to make those exchanges. But what can I do to avoid it? Perhaps coming with this piece there, because then this exchange would not be possible. Probably he will exchange back, because what else to play? But this also will be an occasion to... oh, this exchange. It's interesting actually. It's really interesting, because he considers temporary to save, to sacrifice a piece, and if he wants to follow that plan, I've prepared this combination. It looks good for me. And you can't even see a good plan of catching my king, because the other piece is going. So I think it is possible now that my opponent will just give up this game. But he fights. There is nothing wrong in fighting, of course. Did he find something after that? Which moves are possible? This not, this not, this not as well. I can't see anything working. Dare you say Okay, after this I have 1 for 1, he can catch my king that way. Because nothing else I can see. Still good, I think. But to stay in the game, he's quite creative, and I like it. Surprise! Probably he didn't see that I will take this piece, so quite high-rated player has been beaten by me in this game, and this is how I can play if I'm focused and if I don't fall for any simple combinations. Okay, so I'm in a streak mode, 6 elo points gained, and I just want to improve, of course. 4 points, and another game will be for another 4 points, so it's worth to try to do my best. And once again I forgot to turn on the notification. Isan, okay, you know already that I like to start with this opening, just to be aggressive, just to be attacking side. Rosenborg attack, Rosenborg opening. Ooh. Nice, nice, I want to play that games. So, just to avoid this exchange, I can do 2 things. Play here, I'll just play here. I'll take this one. I don't want yet to play here, it could be quite risky, I guess. And the best possible way would be to build this column here, but is it possible? After that move, of course, there will be an exchange. Perhaps it's a new theoretical somehow variation that was prepared by my opponent recently. I don't know. I'll take this move. You need to be careful in that variation with moving this piece, because there could be this and attack. But he plays something different. I could consider this move, but still the exchange is possible. Okay, I'll just wait. Of course I can't attack because he gives and he takes that way. I take and he takes 2 pieces, so it's not an option, of course. Is this move possible for me? Or is there any combination working? I can't see it. I'll play it. This position looks extremely strange, but I like that fact. Okay. He makes a double. So he is holding this exchange after my move to here or here. That's really something interesting. I'll go here. Finally, probably I will play this move, but I really like the way that guy plays that game. So now it will be less problem when I'm not here. Finally he goes further. I lost most of the time. There are such combinations using the majority. Another column, perhaps another interesting option to play. There is a threat of this attack, because that will be the only option to defend it. This exchange to for 2 will come with my another attack. So I'll just play here. Perhaps now it's forced to play there. Nice. Really, really nice. He wants to play there? What? Of course I can't go there. Oh, this move is possible. So I need to play something like that. Or he takes there, because I thought that I would have a time to sacrifice this piece. But perhaps I will not have it. Is it working or not? Extremely interesting game, and extremely I like it. This is also an option. Let's make it here 2 for 2. I'm threatening to exchange this piece, and then he will never get it. But still he wants it, of course. We don't have much time, unfortunately. And this position requires a lot of thinking. It's not the best way for me. So having one piece less in such position is a lost position actually. Really nice game of my opponent, and he really deserved this win. Really nice game. I like to play such games, of course. Siema prezes, co tam słychać? Słychać, nic nie zdychać. Nic nie słychać, okay. Let's try to display the comment on the stream. Just pause the game, because I want to turn notification on. Okay, this is the old one. Okay, but I want to check one thing. Once I send your new comment, XYZ, how does it work? Okay, YouTube, co tam słychać? Fajnie, działa to. Nice, it works nice. And siema prezes. Send as well. Nice, I like it. So, co słychać? Gramy arenki, żeby potem zagrać sobie w tradycyjnie na Checkers Online. Italian Louis is this guy from Haiti or something? Yeah, Haiti. He's extremely strong, having 2100 over rating. Will he let me to bring it to the color system or not? So there is a chance that he knows a lot about this system. So I'm facing my problems. Perhaps this is one of the last moments to exchange it. But can it work or not? I just don't want to force too much on it, so I'll just wait a bit. This move is not possible, of course. So I try to wait because he needs to play something. The position looks not so well, but the question is what my opponent is about to play. Łapkę w górę zostawiłem, bardzo Ci dziękuję. Zuch chłopak. Tak ma być. One, two, three. I guess non-combination works right now. So what is his plan? Just not to allow me to go with something like that. Perhaps now I can play this move. This is not allowed because of this attack. And stopping him, perhaps on this square, could be an idea. Or just going there. With this threat, perhaps. Pozdro, jadę do pracy. To miłej pracy w takim razie, dzięki, super, że wpadłeś chociaż na chwilę. He goes for it? That's strange. I know that my options are limited, but always I can do something like that. Just try to go to the king. So what is this guy's plan? Perhaps quite a good plan. Did he calculated it all? So I have one piece more and perhaps that was a wrong idea of mine. Okay. This will be something like forcing a draw. I don't know, I will have worse position of course, but perhaps forcing a draw will be still... What? What? I thought that he can't take with this piece. So that's problematic of course. Okay, nice game. Well played. Stop. Options. Preferences and inside the board. I can join again. I really enjoy such games, despite the fact I'm not playing the best as I can. I really like it. I really like it. Looking for another opponent and 25 minutes till we start arena. Oh, it looks stranger now. So this guy is Visionary, 1612 rating. I need to win something at least. Yep, that was expected. I'll try to attack it again, so my opponent will have a lot of tempos more. And now I would like to get 24 under control. But I don't want to let him to exchange that. So probably I'll wait with it. So it looks like I will take over 24 until he is not playing something like that, but that looks awful. Just awful. Okay. Now it will be possible, so I'll play here firstly, not to allow him to make this exchange. Now you can see that my position looks like a Swiss cheese. Gaps everywhere. But I don't care. Waiting Visionary for you. Oh, this is Dominican Republic. This flag. Yeah, Dominican Republic. That's quite interesting, and I don't think it's good. Of course you will take here, but then you will need to defend from some more serious threats. Because I'm threatening with this move. That could be problematic for you. So the only option is to play here or here maybe. After that one, this is to consider. Probably it will give me a piece, so perhaps this is the only move to play right now. And then I can make another threat. I just didn't want to make it just after, but probably that was the option. But this move maybe was played, was possible. So he goes here. Okay, I'll take this option. If he escapes, I take, he takes, and I attack. To get this piece. Yep, because what else you could have played? Oh, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Why do I don't check it? Why? I needed to take it one more time. So I gained a piece and now I lost a piece. I'm lucky that I did have this possibility of capture. Okay, I need to be more patient and just check the options, all options, and just improve. Okay, if I can make this exchange, I'll do it. Just to avoid some combinations like that. And let's try to bring more pieces to this side. And I just wanted to lose on this. So it's better not to play there. But this move is not possible after this one, I guess, because an attack and here between pieces. Okay. So I'll take it. Okay, maybe it is possible. After that one, this is possible. Maybe there is just another option. But it takes time from my opponent, which is good for me. Once he will have less time, it is more likely that he will make some mistake. Where are you going so fast, my friend? Okay. I'm not afraid of extra piece going to these ones. I'll try not to exchange that back, but I try to make a breakthrough by myself. There is this combination with this attack, but of course he will have enough time to break through. There are always some combinations possible. Even in such situations, 5 against 5. Okay, so it's victory for me. I'm still 13 points down. Lower than I would like to be. Okay, game against Tallinn Louis. This is something that I like in such place. So he defeated me, playing color with white pieces, and now it's turn for dark pieces, yes? What if I would sacrifice 3, take 2? He could take me back. So let's try to play something with this attack more on his wing. What now? This is of course possible, but in the end game I will have one piece more. I don't know if my king is catchable, but even if he does go for that, I just want to check it, if this is good or not. Perhaps I will learn something, and playing against such high-rated players is a good way of learning. Maybe I try to sacrifice. So it was like he was doing this move immediately. So there will be this threat of this and this. Of course, this as a first move. Oh, nice. I didn't see it going directly. So those are the games that you can learn from a lot, and This guy played nice. So my 7 games, I lost 4 and won 2. No, I won 3 and lost 4, something like that. So the last game before the arena on Checkers Online. I think everyone plays a bit faster than is needed in such games. Still you have 3+2. But it looks like I'm playing the same. Okay, possession is done, so now it's time to think. I don't want him to go there easily. Perhaps something like that will be played, which will be a mistake. Is there any combination or not? I wanted to play there, but it's not possible. But after something like that, yeah, that's the reason why I thought he will be looking for something like that. Quite interesting, isn't it? I need to be aware that after that, this exchange is possible. So I'll decide to play there. Michał Grzejnik, siemka, siemaneczko. Just checking if maybe there is something better like this attack or something. But it's not working, I guess. Czemu mówię po angielsku? Bo docelowo chcę robić content dla anglojęzycznej publiki. Robię trochę materiałów po polsku, robię też po angielsku. Chcę po prostu spopularyzować warcaby na świecie, a tych takich treści warcabowych tam jest bardzo mało. Ajajaj. Okay, never mind, never mind. So it's time to change the... Czy próbowałem kiedyś szachów? Nigdy sportowo, tylko chwilowo towarzysko. So it's time to change the environment to Checkers Online. So give me a second, I will just plug in my phone and we'll be starting the stream on the application Checkers Online, where we'll be playing the arena for at least 500 players. So short break. And we are back. The music inside, in the background is back as well. I can turn on the Checkers Arena result matter, but the result needs to be updated. So this arena will end in 1 hour 34 minutes and 4 seconds, as you can see. So score is 0-0, and we'll be calculating how many points will I get against my opponents tonight. Like you know, we'll be expecting about 500 players in this arena, so we can open it. 3 minutes and 40 seconds to start, and we have already 157 players registered. If we see the ranking, who is there? United States, Kazakhstan, Tunisia, this is Brazil, Poland, Brazil, Romania, Brazil, Argentina, United States again, Lithuania, Russia, Great Britain, Ukraine, and Italy. This is Malaysia, maybe, I don't know. Kazakhstan again. What else do we have? Russia, Israel, Gabon, even from Africa, United States. This is Senegal, maybe. Uruguay, this is Venezuela, Colombia, I don't know, Morocco, how many interesting countries, and Azerbaijan as well. So, as you probably know, this tournament lasts 90 minutes, and we'll be playing a lot of games, interesting games, against the guys who are winning these competitions one time after another. So we'll see how it goes. I need to change the title to remove draughts.org. Oh, and something vanished. Now it's showed again. Okay, so you need to give me a second when I will be updating the title. Argentina, Lady Coral, hello, nice to see you from Argentina. Checkers Arena for 500 players. Today I was talking to Brazil, so close to your country. Arena tournament, Polish and English, okay, it works. Let's see how the comments are displayed if I wanted to do it. Hejka, jakiś dziś turniej na apce, tak jak zawsze 90-minutowy. What is going on with my connection? Try again. Why I don't see the Twitch comments inside vMix Social? So Lady Coral should be Argentina is present. I wanted to display that. Okay, 1 minute 4 seconds, so it's time to register to pay 100 coins. I am just rich one. You can see in the upper right corner how many coins do I have. So I'll just pay it. Why not? vMix. Checkers Online TV. Log into Twitch. Once again, let's try to do it. To have it working. But it should be done immediately. Login completed. Probably that's the reason, because I just changed the title. Why isn't it working? Okay, let me turn on and off. So you should calculate this comment. Okay, anyway. Można grać jak się nie ma monet? Można, trzeba je wtedy kupić. Live, watch us live. So the pop-up you can see right now, arena has started. Let's try to find the first opponent of the night. Good luck to everyone playing, and we'll be analyzing those games, and I hope it will be well spent time for you and me as well. So the first opponent is VIP from Poland. Who are you, my dear friend? David again? Will that be David? I heard something about David, that he is using the program, the computer, that he can cheat. So I hope he won't be cheating this time. I hope he will not be cheating this time, if this is you, David. I play this move. And maybe to be a little bit more active on the left flank, I will choose to play there, what you could have seen. How you can recognize if someone is playing using the software, the cheating software? Usually the breaks between the moves are similarly the same. So it takes the time for someone to make the move on the computer and to play a move on the board. So this is something that could point you that you play against the cheater. And I will see probably this. Oh, even better sacrifice. Okay, so nothing has changed probably. Nothing has changed probably and David is a cheater. Nic się prawdopodobnie nie zmieniło i tak jak zarzucał Bartek Maniecki, Dawid gra programem. Nie będę grał z Dawidem partii w takim wypadku. Ta była oczywiście przegrana, ale w kolejnych też będę się poddawał najprawdopodobniej. So I'm afraid David is just a cheater, and after such game and such previous games I think that he is cheating, of course. I'm quite sure. Now everything works together. Także moi drodzy, najprawdopodobniej Dawid, który zmienił nickname, oszukuje, gra programem, zgodnie z tym, co zarzucał Bartek Maniecki. Śmiem tak twierdzić i wygłosić takie stanowisko po grach z zeszłego tygodnia i po tej grze. Bo nie jest to ludzki wariant, co zagrał przed chwilą z tym poświęceniem i atakiem jeszcze w taki sposób, a nie takim innym, który się narzucał. Myślę, że zdecydowanie. Okay, so I'm playing against another one, I hope human, not computer opponent, and how to play there. This trap set. Normally during those tournaments there is Natalia Sadowska, the world champion, playing with us, but this time she's sick. She's sick that weekend, and she won't be joining us. You know, this is how human plays. If you set some trap, it's most likely that your opponent will just fall on it. Well, maybe this is not that bad, because after this move he can regain this piece, but of course my position will be much better. because there was no other chance to try at least to save this piece, but okay, my opponent is not playing that. So that's a winning game. I'm not still thinking about David, because once he has won the weekend competition, it means that having over 600 points, he just played so many games using the computer assistance. It took so much time, and is it fun? Is it really fun? Kuba, what do you think about David? And that's a... oh, I thought this is my move. But it was not. There is a combination possible, but of course I would let my opponent to go to the king, so I'm not going for that. But my opponent wanted just to make the same formation as me, but after that I have a combination that he doesn't have, because he doesn't have the structures like I do. Have. So this will be quicker, exchange 2 for 2 and open the way to the king. Let's go. Maybe just to a king. Everything works fine. This will be a bit faster, I guess. Time to lose pieces, my friend. Thank you. There is a victory. I can look for another opponent. 2 points. David has 2 points only. Perhaps he switched off his computer assistance and it takes longer than to play games. Russian opponent, Russian tiger against me. Okay. C3 d4 or 11-15 if you prefer. So everyone plays the same. I don't know if this is good or not. 2-3 something 5 Russian. Can it be winning already somehow for my opponent or not? Or not? Honestly, I've played this opening a few times and I didn't think about this move. It's quite interesting, quite good. For example, when I attack to 22, my opponent can use a majority that way. He plays 5 to 9 and then sacrifice 14 to 18. So that could be problematic, of course. And honestly, what can I do? But again, after this majority, I can catch his king. So maybe I'll go for it. But perhaps... oh, I was analyzing so deeply and he's playing such move. I don't get it sometimes. You never know against who you are playing. 706 rating. I can't go to the edge because he plays 1 to 5 and I don't have a move, so something like that is necessary for me. Or perhaps it can be some theoretical line. That would be actually really Nice. Because I think it can happen. Oh, I forgot that I can take it back. Okay. So it's my time after 1 hour 20 minutes of playing that I can't see the simple things anymore. This should work. Absolutely absolutely central position. But my opponent will have a possibility to go to the king. I can't avoid it. This move, 14 to 18. But somehow I thought that he is not going to play there. But you know, I don't like my opponent to lock my wing that much. In this opening I did let it, just. I need to stop playing something like that. That variations, because against stronger opponents it will be extremely problematic and probably losing even. So it's like he can go to the king, but not immediately. Oh. That's a nice one, but this move is nice as well, I guess. That was something that I counted on. This exchange 2 for 2 gives me some hopes. He takes here and he gives me 2 choices. And you know, once he gives me that, probably I will take that way. Just to develop this piece. Okay. I'll go for it. So this guy has the possibility, perhaps 2 times in that game he did have a winning position, but he didn't use it. I'll just open a window. I'm just becoming exhausted after a few minutes of playing, so I think it's necessary for me to have a fresh air in the room. It will be easier to play, to concentrate, and I think you won't hear the noises of the street. I hope. Okay, so it's done already. If you would like to have a king, you're welcome, you can have a king. You did it, but this king will not live long. Okay, so there is a victory. Some players already have 4 points. Dilerek, I can see 4 points. Good result, Dilerek. So far so good. So who will be my next opponent? From which country? South Africa. I don't play many games against South African. I was last weekend visiting my friends and we are playing the board games, and there we had quiz questions. And one of those quiz questions was about South Africa. And this question was about Cape Town. The question was, which of those countries are not having the capitals as the biggest cities? And the question is if Cape Town is the biggest city or not. And probably it wasn't, because there you have, of course, Johannesburg, but Cape Town was not a capital, and I pointed that there is a mistake in this board game. Because, of course, the capital city of South Africa is Pretoria. As far as I know, of course. How many victories do that guy have? 946. Okay. So he has won so many games and he's playing such a weak move, after which I just give one, take two, he takes one, I take one, and the balance is +1 for me. So I don't know how is it happening. He's trying to set some simple combinations, you know, not the difficult ones. Will there be a move with 1 or 5? Then I'll go to the king. Okay. He prevents me from doing that, but that just for a moment. Where do you go, my dear? So it's a time to launch the wing attack. He's not stopping me from breaking through. It's okay. Okay, you will not ever get this piece. I'm not giving pieces for free. And that tempo I can use to make an exchange to be on the king even faster. Of course, one piece more and a king. Everyone will win it. Attack from behind, that's the great use of the king. So this piece, even if it escaped to 23, it would be attacked again. So it would not change anything. So here it is, the victory. How many players are they playing? Okay. 262 players. Nice to see them all. That makes those arenas just the biggest tournaments, checkers tournaments in the world. Siema, gram, to powodzenia, Danek, trzymam kciuki. Brazil, some arena winner against me. Okay, so I need to make it like 4th channel. As you can see, the comment from Danek from the Twitch, so everything works like I wanted. Time to start my game. So I am playing against someone. How many victories? 13-22, as you can see. How strong, how good that player will be. I could go for the Kukuyev offer variation, but Just to mix it somehow. I think that the other variation was played too many times, last times by me. So I'll go for something like that maybe. This is the variant with nice possible combination. Probably you can even remember it. But now I lost some tempos to do it like I wanted. Perhaps it is still possible. It needs opponent's piece on 17, so I could play something like that. I don't want to misclick. I don't want to misclick, so I'm really patient with making moves. Uh-oh, I thought that I will make this exchange forward, but there is a combination 2-4-4. Ay, 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 ay. So I have some problems here. But it's not end of the world. Still I'm active. Still I am active on the board. You take, and where can I take? Of course I can't take forwards, because you have possible free tempos. When I was calculating this variation few moves ago, I did not see the free tempo coming. Fletch, siemaneczko. This could be a bit problematic, but I have to exchange that way. And I have to play here. So there are a few moves that are losing, like this one probably already. Yeah, this is losing. And which are not. This exchange, after which I will be forced to go further to 18. And what after this move? It looks really interesting, you know? But probably I need to exchange that. Because when I attack to 18, he goes to 19. If he goes then to 16, it would be easy because it would be 1 for 2, but what if he doesn't? I go to 9 and he can go even to 25. Okay, that probably would be losing. Once again, attack here, 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 and then he doesn't have move to make without losing a piece. So the second variation is I attack, he goes to 19, I go here, he goes to 26. Oh, and actually this attack could work going here to 23. Because if he escapes to 22, I take, he takes, and I have this move, 14 to 18. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good then. Grał pan prezes arenę weekendową? Nie, ale grałem na draughts dużo i też tutaj robiłem streamy. I na Twitchu, i na rzecz jasna YouTubie. Proszę bardzo. Komentarz Fletcha. Takie możliwości wyświetlania to mi się podobają. So it was a long time of thinking for me, and now my opponent is taking some time on thinking. Yeah, but the one thing that I forgot to calculate was this majority. So he goes to here and I go here and he has this majority. It's a draw, but still I wanted to win it. Oh, so that's the option that my opponent did not see. Lucky me. So this Brazilian guy didn't want to win this game, was satisfied with losing it. Okay, he couldn't win it, he could just make a draw in this first variation. 1 hour 3 minutes of this arena yet to be played. Ja grałem chwilkę w weekend, 40 punktów zrobiłem, to i tak 20 partii trzeba wygrać, to nie najgorzej. A masz Fletch na koncie jakieś sukcesy w arenie weekendowej? Udało ci się kiedyś ją wygrać na przykład, albo być w jakimś top 3? Bo to jednak wymaga dużo punktów, dużo czasu. I don't like it, you know it already. When you have the lost position, just quit, resign, just respect your opponent. And once many players have the losing position, they just quit, disconnecting, and we lose some time. So my low is 2042. 2042. Let's keep on playing. Brazil again. I was just making a video today about this position, that this move 5 to 9 is not possible, but this guy knows how to play. Na czas grają masakra i tak. Albo się rozłączają wtedy, kiedy macie wygraną pozycję, tak jak ja przed chwilą. There you go, okay. So after this move, it will be nearly symmetry. How can I react after this move? If I go to 27, his last move will be to go to 7 from 3 or 2. And what then? Okay, 3 to 7 will be better. I can't go then, but it works, I guess. This symmetry just holds my opponent back, because he can't go from 2 because I play here, and if he plays 3 to 7, I go 30 to 25. And the symmetry will be played then. But this symmetry would be just better for me. So one piece more and winning game. I think symmetry is a bit worse, and perhaps in some situations it can be a lot worse to light pieces, because they start to play. So be careful once your opponent is trying at least to play the symmetry against you. I was hoping for a nice combination, but I did not see it. Arena weekendowa to dla mnie za wysokie progi, trzeba wygrywać seryjnie, tak to średnio gram, ale też słabo z czasem ostatnio. Czas jest zrozumiały. No ale po twoim zwycięstwie w jednej z aren, no to zdawało mi się, że to spokojnie seryjne zwycięstwa są w zasięgu. że są w zasięgu. Okay, my dear friend, you are just playing too fast. Just move one after another can end like this. Everyone needs to think a bit to find the best moves. And another one! Having the lost possession and he just escapes. So not only you as players, as people, can notice something on the chat, but as well the Nightbot, which is the nice bot who is showing us from time to time some interesting comments, like for example that you can download Checkers application for Android or iOS by typing the comment on the chat, !Android, !iOS, and then you will get the link to the application on Twitch. Let's look for another opponent, but let's refresh as well how many players are playing. 325 players. So not only that thing can be showed by Nightbot, but as well you can find those comments. All of those comments you can type on chat and you will get informations about iOS, Android, donates, arenas, streams and application. Miałem w weekend przyjemność zagrać z Dawidem, czyli zawodnikiem, który co weekend wygrywa areny. Cenny punkcik udało się zdobyć. A słyszałeś, co ja przed chwilą mówiłem o Dawidzie? Słyszałeś, Fletch, czy dołączyłeś chwilę później? Bo grałem partię z Dawidem. I padł pewien zarzut. Nie tylko teraz dzisiaj z mojej strony, a wcześniej też z innych stron. Więc jest to odrobinę kontrowersyjna sprawa. Dołączyłem trochę później. Więc sprawa ma się tak, że na grupie warcabyści na Facebooku Bartosz Maniecki przeanalizował z komputerem jedną z partii Dawida i okazało się, że ona ma 100% zgodność z ruchami komputera. Czyli nie ma tam żadnej inwencji ludzkiej. 100% komputer. Więc jest duża szansa, że jak wygrałeś z Dawidem, że jak zremisowałeś z Dawidem, to, że wy zremisowałeś z jakimś komputerem, nie wiem czy dobrej, czy wysokiej klasy, ale ruchy niektóre, które on znajduje, bo dzisiaj partię zagraliśmy, i niektóre ruchy, które on znajduje, są absolutnie nieludzkie. Dzisiaj na przykład taka narzucająca się ludzka opcja poświęcenia jednego pionka i atak wyglądało na wygrywającej, to by raczej szybko człowiek znalazł, ale on zagrał takie zupełnie inne poświęcenie, które wyglądało po prostu kosmicznie na pierwszy rzut oka i odstępy w ruchach pomiędzy jego wyborami są takie, które wymagają, widać, bardzo dużych obliczeń, a on to gra niesamowicie szybko. To jest Kali 104 albo coś lepszego. Widzisz, ja nawet się nie znam na tych programach, ale Danek, potwierdzasz to? Że bardzo prawdopodobne, dla mnie nawet pewne, że Dawid używa proga. Czyli, że po prostu oszukuje. Okay, my dear friend from Brazil, I was hoping for that move because honestly I was getting worse and worse position. Tak, potwierdzam, sam pisałem o tym na grupie na FB. No to mamy kolejnego, kto się wstawia za tym. So, normally you honestly would be lucky to play against strong opponent, but once you are playing against cheater, which is really possible, like Fletch 4400 was lucky that he was playing against David and he played a draw against him. It's most likely that he played against a cheater. So playing a draw against guy using the computer program, support of some program, means that you were playing good. Meanwhile, I have another Brazilian player who disconnects, who just disconnects. So another time lost. 54 minutes yet to the end of this arena. Victory, 2 points gathered. David, as you can see, 17 points. How many of that with the computer assistance? We don't know. BA someone, Polish, playing, 16 points on the second place, and V someone, Cyrillic alphabet, on the third place from Belarus. Then you have United States, and I am on the 5th position. Okay, I'm not losing much, but I think this difference between top players will be just bigger and bigger with the next rounds played. Looking for another opponent, and who will that be? Mozambique! Wow. So I'm playing against checker players from Mozambique. Good luck for this guy. Quite a new guy, 12 victories. He's also playing Turkish rules, 1 victory in this variation. Have you ever played Turkish draughts? Let me know in the chat. He is disconnected just after the first move. Probably he doesn't want to play against me. Okay, he wants. He's reconnected. But the first move already, 40 seconds spent. Will he make a move or not? Oh, finally he's made a move. I didn't see it even, and I lost 15 seconds. We have 650 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I just want the Twitch numbers to grow as well. So feel free to follow the Twitch channel if you are not doing that yet. We are live on 2 platforms, and some streams can be visible only on YouTube. Some streams can be only on Twitch. So it's worth to follow, to subscribe, and also to have the notifications about it. And by having a notification, I mean, for example, a bell on YouTube and notifications on Twitch. It looks like my opponent just wanted to take this piece, but it was not possible. So first move was played in 1 minute, and other moves are played immediately, one after another. So will that be this move, for example, and exchange, or this move and exchange of my outpost? So almost entire left flank was devastated by all of these exchanges. Let me attack here. Probably there won't be any surprises. Okay. Okay, now you can exchange here, 22 to 18. Feel free to do it, because I did have a counter combination after that, and once you are not exchanging back, this piece is a big problem, because now it's easy not to have any other moves to make. For example, you exchange, it's okay for me. You take back. So it's like 5 pieces against 5 pieces, but I play here. And you Mr. Mozambique, you go there, I play here. And I could make a combination to the king, sacrificing here to 19 and here to 18. He takes from 22 and I take 2 to the king to 29. But I was going to say what for. But what for? Because I just want to wait. At first I thought that I will be waiting here to 9. But after that there was a combination. 18, 17 to 14, 25 to 22 and he would take 2. 1 square from a king. So just to avoid it, I waited 1 move in a different way and now it's totally winning position. You are still playing, not giving up this game? Let's finish that with an attack. Thank you very much. Next game. David 20 points. Grałem tureckie z komputerem w apce od CC Games, kiedy jeszcze nie było możliwości grać w nie online. Jak ci szło z komputerem? If this is David, I will just not play this game, but not to let him win, because you know, if I resign, then he would get immediately 2 points. And playing against computer is not satisfying at all, so I think that I will just wait those 3 minutes. I just wait this 3 minutes not to let him win this competition. Or you know what? I will check something. Let's make an experiment. Let's make an experiment. We'll see how strong is the computer inside the app. So each move against David, and I hope, for example, my program is not losing that. If each move against David will be a hint for me, so it will be like I'm playing with the computer. And let's see if it is possible. If is it possible not to lose that game. In that case, all the games against David I will be playing using the hints. Standards, standard. So I'm really curious about how it will be played. Teraz jakiś szybki 1500pl mnie rozwalił. Może ktoś początkujący. A w sensie początkujący z rankingiem, ale dobry zawodnik. I think now David perhaps stopped using computer because he is playing some simpler variations. Alain, I read that Natalia Sadowska plays Turkish checkers and has even competed. Yes, there was one time. I don't like this move, but I play only using hints. There was one time that Natalia Sadowska in Turkey, I guess, played Turkish draughts. Yes, that's true. That's true. Just to let everyone to read your comment, I can display it. So this is what Alain was asking. And normally, Natalia Sadowska is playing with us. But this time she is just sick and she will be playing next weekend. And I hope that in the future me and Natalia will be able to connect and to show you together playing and analyzing games maybe. I don't really like what that computer is playing. This move really? Okay, but what else? You know, such moves that are not looking well. And I believe... Where it goes, tell me. It's a lost position, I guess. He's playing that so fast. Exchange back, of course. You know, it's like human would calculate it few minutes. But he's playing just move after move. He's just a cheater. That should not compete that way. So definitely he is a cheater. And my hints are not strong enough as his software is. What you can do playing against cheater? There is nothing you can do. He is just, you know, this is something to think about, such moves, that there is no catching possibility. But he is playing just everything immediately. And I will offer a draw. What will David do? Will he ask computer software about that? Will he ask computer? The draw has been rejected. So David's computer, David's software probably told him not to do it. It's absolutely normal that computer inside the application is not that strong as is the computer software that you can run on your laptop or something that has the best and bigger calculating abilities, but it's not nice to cheat. It's not nice to cheat, and he is cheating, definitely. Absolutely. I should disconnect now. I will spend all the time. So I won't be playing another games against this cheater. And I'm really glad other players just are in front of David. So I'm not holding my fingers crossed for him. Don't cheat, there is no point in doing that. What is that for? You just want to win all the computers, on all the competitions? What for? It doesn't have any joy of play. Add P someone from United States. Okay, let's go. How many victories do you have? 78. So finally I hit some players less experienced than me. Now I'd like to see something like 32-27. To make some combinations. After this one, can I win a piece by 3 attacks? Or maybe there is another combination, so... Does it work or not? So he knows how to defend pieces, he knows how not to lose pieces immediately after going to the 5th line, but it looks like some problems can happen for him. So now he quit from defending it. I think this last attacker should be used. I can play here after all. Okay. And after this, probably my opponent will so hurry to the king that he will not check the combination possibilities in behind, like this. There is of course this 1 for 2, but it doesn't change anything. I have 2 pieces more, and it's absolutely enough. And after that I will make last 1 exchange, 2 for 2, to win it quicker. Thank you very much, guy from United States. It was nice playing against you. When I know that you're not a cheater. Let's try to find another opponent. Who will that be? Polish guy, the pirate, actually. How experienced you are. LA, it looks like the Polish name Leszek. 99 victories, but I hope this won't be the victory number 100. His elo is 1376 and my elo is now 2044. A bit higher, but still I need to prove that I'm a better player. Honestly, I don't know if this exchange is good. I played it because it weakens my opponent's wing. But I don't know if this is the best move in the position. Okay, if he moves this piece, then I'll go for this, because it gives me the possibility of using the majority capture rule, and this is winning already, because after this one I'll just simply attack, and after such moves I will use that majority. So I sacrifice 2 pieces, he has to take 2, he must, and I take 2, and of course this 126 will be lost soon. So my friend Pirate Parrot, this won't be the game when the pirates will chase my treasure, because it will not be the one game number 100 for you. So you keep on 99, you stay on it, and please give up. Why to play? Many times I say that, why to play, but of course it is possible to make a mistake, and this is the last move of this game. Oh, I started to update the results, so now I have 2 points. Now I have 2 points. Why you don't remind me about that? 2 points, 18 points. Great Britain opponents. 13,000 victories. Wow. So I lost only 2 games against David, right? I don't remember it well, but probably yes. So it means that I have 18 points and my opponents, including this cheater, has 4 points. It's not like I want to excuse myself. I'm sure about that. So now let's focus on playing against this guy that has over 13,000 victories. So he is probably one of the most experienced guys in the application, and I really like it. Of course you'll take back, because you can't take forward. Come on, you've played over 13,000 games and you lose in such simple way. I'm disappointed, GA someone. I'm really disappointed. I was counting on you. That you could perform better, come on. And you do such a... It's when you expect tough game and something like that happens. So, if you are from Britain, I will just drink a cup of tea for you. Despite of the fact it's not 5 o'clock. And what to play? You have no moves to play. The power of locks and limitations on the board. Okay, so my opponent quit. I'm on 4th place, I guess without the chances for the top 3. But top 4 will be good as well. Fletch, świetna ta piracka papuga, po to brałem udział w arenie weekendowej. No super, w ogóle trzeba powiedzieć, że graficy CC Games naprawdę dojeżdżają. We are talking about avatars and this pirate parrot, it looks great and it has to be confirmed that that graphics from the CC Games company producing this application, they are doing great job. This pirate parrot looks amazing, yeah, that's right. If I would not have my personalized avatar, then definitely I would play for something like that. I would love to have such parrot as an avatar of mine. And this guy, 1559 victories, ELO of 1307. Let's go. Percent. I hope it will be enough to play this tournament till the end. Probably it will be. Okay, so after this move to 21 there is a combination 1 and 2, 7 to 10. Then I, after taking 2, would lose 3 pieces, so I can't allow that. I'll attack this piece. So he must cover. And waiting for the closer position. I don't think that game will be decided on the next moves. At least on the few next moves. But definitely, as it is usually, it will become more interesting. Just soon. Back? Okay. It's quite passive, but okay, I can understand that. Oh, there's a combination for my opponent. Majority here. 20-24 and 3-7. I tell you so many times to be patient and not to make moves too quickly, not to losing combinations. And I'm falling for some all the times, all the time. But I am a lucky guy as well. So my opponents just don't see it. Fajnie by było zobaczyć też jakieś awatary w klimacie mitologii. Wiesz co, tutaj tak dużo tego w firmie się pojawia i tyle jest nowych, świeżych, że myślę, że na pewno takie przyjadą. A swoją drogą ostatnio czytałem mitologię Parandowskiego. Lubię sobie raz na jakiś czas wrócić do tego tematu. I don't know what to think about my position, because after this exchange forward, it can become bad. Actually, it can. Ooh la 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 la. The problem is that I leave my opponents just one possible moves. Oh, so I will have problems here. I can't even play to 15 because he will take here to 28. So it's necessary for me to lose on this 9-14. Perhaps even this exchange back was even better. So my only another hope is that he will just be hurry and will be trying to go to the king, because there I have combination to 4-3. Okay. So never lose your hope. Still my position was worse, but perhaps not losing. A bit unlucky that the position was not on my side. There is still time to let my opponent make some mistake. If he goes to the king to 31, perhaps he will. But if he goes to 32, I will just keep on playing. A few more moves. He's not making that mistake. Perhaps he was a bit lucky in the game, but perhaps the end games are not so good for him. Of course, if he goes here to 6, to 4, it's a draw. But I just want... okay. Then nothing can happen. I just wanted to let him to make a mistake, of course. Maybe he will be too ambitious guy and will not accept this draw. Okay, he did accept it. David is leading. Oh, boo. Też uwielbiam mitologię Parandowskiego i też wracam regularnie. No proszę, widzisz? Jest tyle rzeczy, które mogą łączyć ludzi. Andrzej Chubiak, siemaneczko. Przywitajmy Andrzeja, wyświetlając jego komentarz. Let's welcome Andrzej by presenting his comments on the screen. Okay, I will check one thing. Add to the queue. And how does it work? Okay, it's just being showed. Andrzej Chubiak from YouTube. Welcome. Transition on, transition out. Okay, I'm just spent... O, dealerek! Siemaneczko, powodzenia. To dlatego było witam. O, kupę czasu, żeśmy nie grali ze sobą. It's been a long since we played against each other. Artur wita się z Andrzejem. No, słuchajcie, dzisiaj zobaczyłem na Facebooku, jak Andrzej koszulki klubowe zamówił. Będzie chyba jedynym zawodnikiem, jedynym klubem w Polsce, który na Adidasie jeździ. No, Andrzej, imponujesz swoją działalnością. Okay, so I have the list of displayed comments. There you go, Danek. Many players say that this opening is good for white. But for me the only question always is how to use it. As I don't really know. And now I'm trying something fresh, something new for me. And perhaps it will be a problem and maybe even lost position. But let me try this something new. Back, you say? Exchange back. That probably was a mistake. Too fast, maybe it was better to exchange and play this 6 to 10. And my logic is that after that move, for example, I am not having possibility of using this column 2 to 11. It can be lost for me actually already. I think it can be lost already, but not after this move. So I think, Danek, you should 24-20 play. This exchange is played, okay, after this definitely I'm going to attack that. So I have to play here. And here. $30 on Dilarek's clock. 1 minute 15 seconds on my one. There you go. Okay. I must exchange back. Or actually I mustn't. I could play another move. I could make this 12 to 16. Because there was a combination probably after that. Maybe this will give me some chances. Now I feel that it is possible to at least try to win it. Because I'm just going to the king. And you don't stop me now. So it looks good, huh? Oh, I didn't have a combination. What do you want to play? So this one's for me. Trochę przekombinowałeś, Dilerek, tę końcówkę. Trochę przekombinowałeś to. Dzięki wielkie. Artur też widział koszulki, spoko, no. Poleciał z tym. Andrzej, nieźle. Last 15 minutes of this arena. Last 15 minutes, actually 14 minutes 12 seconds. Why is there still this comment of Andrzej? It should not be visible. Okay, I removed it from the display. Kazakhstan this time. So this guy, PU someone, 432 victories, and actually, He is letting me one of the most simple combinations in the opening, just on the second move. He loses a piece, so this is something I like really much, and I've done so many videos on it. So subscribe the checkersTV YouTube channel, because that's the only way, perhaps, to learn how to play checkers. And other checkers channels that I run, of course. After watching the content I publish, you will at least know such traps. And everyone in this world should know it. Another 1 for 2. And even if my opponent would like to escape by 6 to 10 to take this piece back from 13 to 6, it's not possible, because I will just sacrifice to 6 and win. And win immediately. Butter saver. And finally you can realize what I was talking about after this move that was forced, because I limited out all the other possibilities. I sacrificed 1, took 2, and many of pieces of my opponent are just blocked, and the game is coming to an end. Now. Thank you very much, my Kazakhstan friends. My place is number 9 right now. How many players playing in this arena? 496 and 12 minutes to go. So it looks like there is going to be 500 players. I can plug my phone to the net. Okay, now it will be a bit more comfortable. So now I'm playing against guy from Seychelles. Okay, 1322 victories and rating of 1500. Your move, my friends. Your move it is. I'll play the symmetry. No tak, ale ładne było. Było, Danek, było. This move can be a little bit risky, but in my opinion generates the most interesting game. What if he plays there? Probably after he played there I would lose a piece, but after this one I am winning a piece. So like you can see, sometimes situation on the board changes like a roller coaster. And now, of course, for me better would be take here 2 pieces, because after he takes, I will take another additional 2 pieces. Ooh, a lot of pieces more. I can't even calculate it. But 1 is taken back. That's not a problem. I still have 1 more. I counted it. Przy remisie na przykład 1 na 1 powinno być mniej ruchów do remisu z automatu. Wiesz co, Artur, to już jest bardzo dawno zgłoszone, ale jest trudne do zrobienia dla programistów w chwili obecnej. Bo to nie jest jedyna jak gdyby zasada, że jest 1 na 1, tak, ale po drodze jest duża większa możliwa liczba damek i reguł i tak dalej, wiesz, na przykład, wiesz, 2 na 1, 3 na 1 to czasami 5 ruchów, czasami 16. Jak są same ruchy damkami, no to z kolei coś tam, no to nie jest taki hop-siup dla programistów. Wiem, że w strony mają to zaimplementowane automatycznie, ale tutaj no to musimy chwilkę na to poczekać. Last 10 minutes of arena. If you want to improve, it's the last time to do it. So come on, just do it. It's the good time to give up, my dear opponents, my dear friends from Seychelles. Ooh. So he gave me 3 pieces and he gave up. Do we have 500 players at this moment? Yes, we do, 509, so it's quite a big, nice number. Where you can play tournaments for 500 players. So this time GA someone 2 is my opponent from Brazil, 374 victories, but elo quite low, 1060. Will he play here for my most favorite combination? No. No, he won't, unfortunately. But maybe he will play here, 1 to 6. No. They are not doing that well, my dear opponents. Maybe he will play here, 30 to 24. Oh, not as well. I'm just trying to make some combination. They don't let me. Why they don't let me? Actually, I was thinking that after move 11-16 I can play not to 21 but to 18, but there would be this combination 7-10 and 20-24, so I can't play there. Okay, so perhaps I will make this an exit to another central square. That for sure is a mistake, my dear friend. Even this exchange 3 for 3 is not working probably. Oh, how do I rhyme? That's right. Now you've completed your task. All your pieces are on edges. There is the small triangle, there is the big triangle, but the problem is if you play to the edges all the game, at some point you are just out of moves. I have the central position. What you can play? You sacrifice a piece, I take it, and what else you can play? You still must sacrifice. Is it worth playing that? I think not, so don't go to edges all the time. Go to the center. Sometimes. Try it at least. Wybaczcie tę grę aktorską, ale myślę, że z tego będzie dobry szorcik. Trzeba trochę emocji pokazać. Automatyczny remis, bo jest zabawa z tym, no i zapis partii, żeby był wygrany fajnie i tutaj piszę w ledgerze sobie zapisuję, no i bardzo cennie, fajna partia, warto zapisać. Of course it is nice to make a notation from the interesting games, and I advise to do it for everyone, because it's a nice souvenir. Perhaps sometimes you can figure out some nice idea and just have a good souvenir from the tournament. Okay, so this game will last a little longer as my opponent is heading to the king, and he will make this king on 30. But of course this position is lost. Of course I won't give you my king for free. So he was going from the corner to the corner, and that way the game would last a bit longer, but once he stepped to the center, it was done immediately. There is 2 minutes and 25 seconds till the end of this competition, so I don't think it is possible to play another counted game because it takes a bit longer, but I'm really glad this someone guy is just... Oh, and I forgot to update the results on my scoreboard, so I have 29 points. I was too focused on other things, it looks. So my final result was 29 points, and I played 1 draw. And did I lose anything else? Don't know. So it would be 5 4 to cheater, something like that. So I'm really glad that it is not David who will win that arena. How many players do we have? 534. It's a really nice achievement, I guess. Really nice achievement. So what will be my place? Okay, it is possible that still someone having this 28 from Uzbekistan or this 27 from Russia. The guy that I played against will chase me and will be in front of me. What is going on in February? Take a look at that. David, first place, 1,736 points. Oh, it is January or February? It is top 3 in January, okay. But he was still not on the first place. Okay, David did have 2,274 points on January. But this guy, OKKKBB, did have... What? There was just 1 point of difference? Can you see it? So David did have 2274, and this one 2275, and the third place Marek from Poland, 6,000 victories, 1,754 points. Wow. The tournament finished, and for my 10th place, so I am top 10 out of over 500 players. I claim 340 coins, I take it. I spent much more on the game against David when I used the hints. And let's see the ranking. So finally, David is on the 3rd place. Brazil, first place, 44 points. I guess I played against this guy, and perhaps I even won this game. Victor, maybe from Belarus, on the 2nd place. David on the 3rd place. Oleg on 4th. EW, someone, Brazil. 5th place, 33 points. Look how many people did have 33 points. 4th, 5th, and 6th place. Okay, from United States. 7th, 32 points, 8th, 32 points, and 9th, Dima maybe from Russia, 29 points, and me, 29 points. And then Uzbekistan, Russia, Brazil, Poland, Ilerek, Poland, Ukraine, South Africa, Brazil, Russia, Brazil, Ukraine, Moldova maybe, Great Britain, Brazil, Panama is it, probably Uzbekistan, etc., etc. Germany, 32nd, Kazakhstan, 49th, Canada, 42nd, Lithuania, 43rd, Spain, 45th. How many different countries we do have? Algeria, 53rd. Nice. Mexico, 58. So many interesting games, so many interesting players from around the world. Andrzej, ile natrzaskałeś punktów? Nie wiadomo. Ladies and gentlemen, so this arena has come to an end. We are slowly coming to the next tournament, next weekend of course, but on this channel, on the Twitch, Checkers Online TV, and as well as on YouTube, checkersTV, I advise you to subscribe and to turn on the notifications. There are many more streams to come, and last 3 days there you could watch 3 or 4 streams, something like that. So subscribe and follow for more. Panie i panowie, dziękuję za grę w dzisiejszym turnieju. Oczywiście zapraszam do subskrypcji kanałów Checkers Online TV na Twitchu i Checkers TV na YouTubie. 3 albo 4 transmisje były przez ostatnie 2 dni, których nie publikuję nigdzie indziej, więc warto subskrybować, żeby ich nie przegapić. No i co, często będziemy się widzieli. Jutro na pewno będzie streamek na Checkers TV na YouTubie, bo widziałem na draughts, że jest jutro turniej Early Hyper Bullet i chciałbym się pośmiać trochę grając ten turniej, więc wbijcie koniecznie. Dzięki wielkie za oglądanie, trzymajcie się ciepło moi drodzy.